Why should you support local artists? And who are local artists? As an expert in local music, what makes me an expert, you say? Well, okay, self-proclaimed expert, but in all seriousness, why should you support local artists? And what are they like in Colchester? Local artists are the backbone of music. All musicians start off local, like Joy Division, Black Flag, Minor Threat, or even the Beatles. But you don't want to hear from me, do you? Why not hear it from a local artist and a member of the local scene?
This one's for David.
First question. Who are you in terms of the local music scene?
Well, as I said, my name's Max. I'm the co-singer and guitarist in a band called the Four Humours. We're a local band, local punk band from Colchester.
I used to go to a lot of them in Chelmsford and also Southend for a while. I've been going to like sort of, DIY venues, etc. since I was about sort of 12 or 13. So I've been going to gigs for a long time, but in Colchester probably over the last, I would say year in total now, I've been going to more of them.
Yeah. So, who are your favourite bands or artists, or like inspirations even?
A lot of my favourite bands, it's kind of a spectrum. I listen to a lot. I like The Cure. I think they're really good. They have a really interesting sound. I don't really hear it a lot in other bands. I think The Cure is one of the best probably. And then obviously I listen to a lot of punk music, being in a punk band. In terms of inspirations, I'd say Black Flag, Slaughter and the Dogs, things like that. Even inspiration from some other local artists like Going Victim, a band from Bury called Broken Promises. I like things like that.
Would you say there is like a, how do I put this, genre in Colchester, or in terms of local gigs?
I would say in terms of the ones that I go to, 100%. It's usually a lot of either sort of like rudimentary pace, or almost like this sort of art rock, art punk, sort of very intense, like experimental band. They're very good, and that also sort of links in with a lot of the other stuff that's around. So Four Humours is sort of hardcore punk. It tends to be a lot of like hardcore stuff. Be it punk and metal also big genres, but it's like hardcore punk seems to be the main one, at least in terms of the gigs I go to.
I think I play music, one, obviously because I enjoy it quite a lot. It's one of my favourite things to do. But playing in a band, it's almost a way to be heard, if that makes sense. Spreading like a message through music, whether that be a political message, like in a lot of our songs, or just any message that comes to mind, I guess.
What did you be do? Coming to you, got a song coming after you. What did you be
So what can people do to support local artists?
One of the big ones is just, coming to shows, turning up, enjoying the music. I think supporting local artists, people think it's just about donating to them or buying their merch, which is an important factor, but also just turning up and showing your support for them is one of the best ways, in my opinion.
Well, what do you think? I want to hear from each and every one of you after seeing that, after hearing their music, after seeing how people feel about them. Why should you support local artists?
I just left the mall, I'm looking fly with my baby, yeah.